It was a bright, sunny afternoon in early spring when I met Lily. My name is Mia, and I am 12 years old. I'm a quiet and shy girl who prefers to be alone. Most of the time, I spend my free hours reading books or drawing in my notebook. I have always been a little nervous around people, especially new people. I don't talk much at school, and I don't have a lot of friends. I watch other kids laughing and playing together, but I always feel too shy to join them. That afternoon, I found myself sitting alone on a bench in the local park. The weather was warm, and colorful flowers were blooming everywhere. The park looked beautiful, but I felt lonely. All around me, there were kids running and playing, having fun with their friends. I smiled at them, but deep inside, I wished I had someone to talk to, someone to share this beautiful day with. I opened my book and tried to focus on the words, but my mind kept wandering. I wasn't really reading. I just felt so alone. I thought it would be nice to have a friend, someone to talk to and share my day with. But I was also scared. Making new friends always seemed hard. What if they didn't like me? What if I said the wrong thing? I didn't expect anything to happen that afternoon, but sometimes life surprises you when you least expect it. As I sat there on the bench, lost in my thoughts, I heard a soft voice. "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" I looked up, surprised. Standing in front of me was a girl about my age. She had brown hair tied in a ponytail and was wearing a bright red t-shirt and jeans. She looked friendly and smiled at me. My heart started to beat a little faster. I was nervous. I wasn't used to talking to strangers, especially not girls I didn't know. I didn't know what to say. No, you can sit here, I said, my voice a little shaky. She smiled even more. "Thanks. My name is Lily," she said, as she sat down beside me. "I just moved here, and I don't know anyone yet. I thought I'd sit here and enjoy the park for a while. Is that okay?" I nodded quickly. I wasn't sure what to say next, but I was happy that she was sitting next to me. I didn't want to say anything wrong, so I just looked at the flowers in the park. Lily didn't seem nervous at all. She seemed completely comfortable, like she was used to talking to new people. For a few minutes, we just sat there in silence. I could hear the sounds of children laughing and playing in the distance, and the wind gently blowing through the trees. But inside, I was feeling very nervous. I kept thinking, what if I don't know what to say? What if I make a fool of myself? Then Lily spoke again. "I'm really nervous about starting at my new school," she said. "I don't know anyone yet, and I'm not sure how to make friends. Do you like school?" I was surprised. Lily sounded just like me. I had always felt nervous about school, and I had trouble making friends too. I wasn't sure how to respond, but I decided to be honest. "Yeah, I know what you mean," I said softly. "I'm kind of shy too. I don't have a lot of friends. I usually just read or draw on my own." Lily nodded, and I could see that she understood. "Yeah, it's hard to find people you connect with, especially when you're new." She paused for a moment, and then smiled. "But I think I'll find some friends soon. I'm sure I just need to be brave and talk to people." I smiled back, glad that she understood. Maybe we can both find new friends together, I said, feeling a little more confident. That would be nice, Lily said. You know, I love reading. What's your favorite book? I felt excited to talk about books. Oh, I love The Secret Garden, I said. It's about a girl named Mary who finds a hidden garden, and it changes her life. It's a really beautiful story. Lily's eyes lit up. I love The Secret Garden, too, she said. It's one of my favorites. I love how the garden helps everyone grow and become happier. We both smiled, and it felt like we had known each other for a long time. Talking to Lily was easy, and I felt a warm feeling in my chest. It was amazing how quickly we connected. We both loved books, and we both felt shy about making friends. Lily looked at me and said, You know, I've always wanted to be a writer. I like to make up stories. Really? I said, surprised. Me too. I've always wanted to write stories and maybe even a book one day. That's awesome, Lily said. We should write a story together. Maybe we can make up a story about a magical garden or a secret world. I laughed. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. We spent the rest of the afternoon talking about books, writing, and all the things we loved. It felt so easy to talk to her. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't nervous anymore. I felt happy and excited. I couldn't believe how quickly I had made a new friend. As the sun began to set, casting a golden light over the park, Lily stood up. It was really nice meeting you, Mia, she said, smiling brightly. I think we're going to be great friends. I smiled back. I think so too. I'm really glad we met today. Lily smiled again and said, Let's meet here again tomorrow. We can talk more and maybe even start writing our story. I felt so happy. Yes, I'd love that. From that day on, Lily and I became best friends. Every afternoon, we would meet in the park to talk, play, and share ideas. We would walk around, looking at flowers and trees, and imagining new worlds for our stories. We became close, and I no longer felt lonely. I was excited every day to see Lily. I learned an important lesson from meeting Lily. At first, I was so nervous about talking to her. I was afraid of saying the wrong thing or being judged. But Lily showed me that sometimes you just need to take a small step and be brave. It's okay to feel shy, but it's also important to try. You never know when you might meet someone special. Lily wasn't the only one who helped me. Meeting her also made me realize that I don't have to be alone. It's okay to be nervous, but making friends can change everything. Now, I feel more confident. I'm not as afraid to talk to new people anymore, and I'm not scared to show who I am. Looking back, that day in the park was unforgettable. It was the day I met my best friend, the day my life changed. I felt shy and nervous, but by taking a chance and talking to Lily, I made a new friend. Now, I know that making friends doesn't always have to be hard. Sometimes, it just takes one small conversation to change everything. I'm so happy that I met Lily. We laugh together, share our stories, and talk about our dreams. We've become inseparable, and I know we will be friends forever. Now, when I go to the park, I don't feel lonely anymore. I feel excited because I know that sometimes you just have to be brave enough to take a step, and you might find a friend who makes everything better. So, remember, it's okay to feel nervous, but don't be afraid to talk to people. You might just meet someone who will become your best friend. You never know when that special person might appear in your life. It could be today, just like it was for me.